you share a bit about your journey studying and performing as a classical guitarist in the US?
I started playing the guitar when I was 8 years old. And then I got in Hanoi Conservatory of Music, and now it's the National Academy of Music of Vietnam, and studied there until I was 15. Then I left and I came to the US to continue my studying. In the US, I had many chances to do summer camps, summer festivals, workshops, and I also did my undergraduate, my master's degree, and my doctorate in the US. And so a lot of time studying and playing. And yeah, it's a privilege to be able to do this, as a career, like be able to play guitar. It's a dream come true every day, teaching students, playing. Yeah, so that's my little bit of my journey.
What led you to return to Vietnam and establish An Trần International Guitar Workshop?
One of the main purposes of this workshop is to build a community, because I think a community is much needed really everywhere in the world, and Vietnam for sure, and Southeast Asia in general. Because this community of young guitarists, they will grow together, and hopefully in years we have a brand new generations of great guitarists that are friends that have played together before, and they are all connected. So about 2 years ago, I came to Vietnam, came back to Hanoi after a long time during COVID. And I attended the Hanoi International Guitar Festival. And I heard many students play, many students from Vietnam, from abroad, Southeast Asia. And I got inspired. I wanted to do something for our country. I wanted to do something for the students here. So I decided to host a summer camp, like a place that students can be together for, I know, a set amount of time, and just be together and play guitar and talk. And I think what I learned from the US, one of the main lessons is really communication and listening, right? I really think we don't listen enough. And when we run this workshop, I stress that we all have to listen to each other, listen to the teacher, listen to one another. If somebody's playing, we all put the phone away, we listen. And I think that's a skill that needs to be taught, really, and need to be addressed and practiced. So I think we're doing that right now. Everybody's listening very well. They're communicating through their instruments. They listen to each other in their master classes, and I think it's a wonderful thing to see. So that was when the idea of this workshop came alive.
This year's workshop marks a truly special milestone, with international artists from around the world coming to Vietnam to join you. How does it feel to witness this level of global participation?
It's amazing. It's when we started this, I did not imagine that we were able to make it this kind of scale, right? So this year, we're very honored to have my former teacher, Professor Ben Verry from Yale University, joining us, and his wife, Ria, joining us to teach our students. And I have always wanted to bring the experience that I had in the US, my teachers, all the experience of people that I knew back then that taught me many lessons. I want to bring them to Vietnam. That was the vision from the beginning. And teach our students and give them experience that I received when I was abroad. So along with Ben and Ria, we have my dear friend Note from Thailand. We met many years ago when we were students competing, and we became friends and became lifelong friends. And he's from Thailand, so I thought, it's great that we bring Note into our community. And because of the international community of professors, we are able to attract more international students this year. So we have students from Hong Kong, Malaysia, US, Thailand, and I'm sure it will continue to grow in the future. But yeah, I'm very grateful, and this is amazing to do this. You know.
What does it mean to you to see your vision resonating beyond borders and inspiring a new generation of Vietnamese guitarists?
I think I'm just a brick in the wall. You know, there's many things happening in our community, and because I live abroad, I live in the U.S. I'm so disconnected from my home country, my hometown. This is my home, you know? And I just want to do something about it. And first and foremost, I think this is more for me than for everybody else. Is food for my soul. Doing this, able to connect with our students, to see them having a great time, to see them playing and having fun, and having a community eating lunch together. It's really for me. I really I get inspired when I see that, and my heart is warm when I see that. You know, there's many things happening during the camp, but it's impossible without the help of many people, right? And the main person or the main place that help us is this space here, the Art Meets Music Academy. I have to mention them because without Art Meets Music Academy, there's no workshop, right? This is a school that I think prioritize community, prioritize inspiring students, and giving them a space that the students can be, and us and professor can be creative, right? Because what we do is we speak a different language, art and music, and having a space that welcome that is huge. So, you know, this space gave us so many rooms and to work, and the whole team that helping us making this possible, and a beautiful stage, that professional beautiful stage, so that students can have a real professional experience how to play a concert, right, with full audience every time. So yeah, I cannot stress enough that we must thank the school, the team, and everybody involved in making this possible, because I'm really not, you know, it's impossible to do it myself, you know. Yeah.
What do you think about the long-term effects or development of the international collaboration like An Trend's international guitar workshop on students?
Long term. So long term is hard to say, but the short term, of course, they will have the motivation right away. You will get better at what you do. You will learn much from others, from artists, professor, from friends when you do the ensemble. Or an activity like that, you do tons of ensemble and play together a lot. Eventually, you'll be much better musicians. Plus, you have more friends. You know, and that's important. Who don't want to have friends, right? So that's the best. The best part for me, okay, let me tell me a story about me a little bit. Like when I was young, I tend to not like to go to this kind of festival and things like that. My mind kind of shrink. I don't really, think about others so much, and I don't really learn much, but these kind of activities will help you just be much better musician. So the long term, you will just be better musician, you will have much more network.
You have inspired guitarists around the world. If you could share just one thing with our students and Vietnam's growing guitar community, what would it be?
Well, I would just say that the music is really about love, and that you want to keep your love for music alive, and try to remember how lucky you are to just do that. You know, I mean, it's magical. Just the feeling of the guitar, just the sound, the feeling. This is an incredible guitar made by a Vietnamese Vietnamese guitar maker, Tran. And so it's only 3 days old. So you learn so much from the music you play, the guitar you play. So, you know, you want to keep the love and the curiosity as you progress through life, and realize that you will change, and that's the nature of life. Everything changes, everything passes away. Everything is impermanent. So just like it's over, right? So your life is that fast. So you want to really appreciate your teachers, the composers you play, the music that you write, you know, so those are some things. But it's really about back to the love of doing it, and yeah, appreciation that you're lucky to play an instrument on any level, no matter how it's a friend for your life. The guitar will be a friend for your life.
What has been the most surprising or heartwarming moment you have experienced while working with our students?
They have a sense of humor. They really are not afraid to laugh, and they are not afraid they're curious, you know, and they have what I was saying, you know, that they have a certain love of what they do, and they're very intense, you know, it's like, in the best way. Like, you know, when they really want to play, like, they really, you know, you can feel that they feel the music. So I haven't heard anybody play cold. They play with, you know, feeling. You know, they really feel things deeper. I think that's true. But I like to be silly, and they let me be silly. So that's huge for me. You know, I really, really appreciate that. Yeah.